Hey everybody, I'm Jamie Green and I am coming today to talk about Dan Vass's Amazon Freedom course that I purchased after watching lots of YouTube videos of his, along with some other Amazon FBA YouTubers as well. And there were some things that stuck out about Dan that I really was drawn to. First was his authenticity and his genuine care for people to succeed in Amazon FBA businesses. And I just went back and I had watched a bunch of his videos from when he was first starting and as he was progressing, and there was just a real authenticity and a genuineness about him. And I liked how honest he was about all of his earnings and everything that he has done to do well. So there were a couple of courses I was thinking about purchasing, but I went with my gut and I went with Dan for a few reasons. The first reason is because of his mindset and his teachings about law of attraction and what you put out there, and you focus and visualize on what you want. You set goals and you do it. You go after the goals that you want to reach. And so this is something that my husband and I really believe in, and that we're trying to implement into our own lives. And so to find Dan and to see him, being an entrepreneur and being successful, building a 6-7 figure income from Amazon and other things that he does, I was like, yes, this guy's the real deal. He's much younger than me, and I was okay with that. I'm okay with learning from somebody who's younger than me and more successful. But I liked his drive. I liked how he, his mindset, teaching about goal setting and realistic steps to take to reach those goals. So I really appreciated that about him. I also liked how in his YouTube videos, he cuts to the chase. He doesn't talk for 10-15 minutes about stuff that doesn't really relate to the Amazon FBA business. And that's okay. Like, some people like to get to know the YouTubers that they're watching, and I kind of felt like I was getting to know Dan. My kids know his voice because they've been listening to his YouTube videos as well, and he doesn't really cuss, which is good because I need it to be PG in my home because I have some young kids. But he is direct and to the point, and he is very thorough, very specific, lays out every single step you need to take. I literally was setting everything up as I was watching his course, the lessons. And so I had all my Amazon, my storefront and everything set up as I was going through his course. It was that detailed. And I think that's kind of rare because I think some people like to throw out something and then, oh, now you need to go to this course and buy this and I'll teach you more in-depth stuff. But Dan, he just delivered from the very beginning. And so it was very easy to set everything up. He gave me courage through mentorship. He's accessible on his private Facebook group, and so I was able to ask him questions along the way. I probably was a little ambitious in setting up a private label and going ahead and launching a brand from the get-go, but I know that this is what I want to do. And so here's to my success with my Amazon FBA business. But I took all of his advice, and I did as much as I could to build my brand at where I'm at. And mind you, I started my FBA journey January 25th, 2017 or 2018, because we're in 2018 now, and it's March 18th today. So my products are in production right now with my supplier, and they should be hitting Amazon by mid-April. And so I'm excited to implement the next steps that he teaches in his Amazon Freedom course, which is, again, still very thorough. And I appreciate that Dan, he is he's very involved with his private group, and he does get back to everybody. He's short and sweet, and he talks really fast, which is really great because it's almost like his lessons are condensed into shorter lessons because he just he lets it all out there and he gets it out onto to film really fast. And so just, you got to listen, pay attention, and follow his instructions. And I appreciate that because I don't have, all this extra time to be listening to things that aren't relevant to the business. So that's something I appreciated. And so I feel like I'm ready to go. I have everything I need, all the tools I need to do, tools that I need to launch a successful Amazon business. And so that's my review of Dan. He's the real deal, guys. He is good. He knows his stuff, and I'm so excited to see his YouTube channel grow and his business boom. And maybe I'll follow in his footsteps because I kind of like this lifestyle already. So here's to Dan and his course, and I hope you like my review. Thanks.